This may just be the best cookbook ever invented. Hi, I'm Jason Pierce. I'm a personal trainer, and today I want to talk about this cookbook, Made Whole, by Christina Koerp. Cookbooks they're everywhere. Like, I've had cookbooks growing up, and now, of course, you don't really need a cookbook. You just go online and you look up recipes and have to sift through all those articles about what the recipe is about, and then you get the recipe and you do the recipe, but you don't need a cookbook. I haven't actually had a cookbook in years. But my wife was looking for solutions to some issues she was having and was recommended this book by a doctor friend. We have been cooking out of it, and it's absolutely amazing. The great thing about it is that the flavors in there are phenomenal. So Christina Koerp created this book because she was dealing with inflammation and some autoimmune issues and like skin problems, and she couldn't lose weight, and she was really struggling with her life and how things were going in her life. And she was a chef, and so she began to study different diets and what they were doing and how they were working, and she came up with this book, which is based mainly on the keto and paleo diets. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be on the keto or paleo diet to use this book, because I'm certainly not. My wife is not. But what it does is it gives us a very good, clean source of healthy meals. So what is the paleo diet? Let's talk about that for a second. It is a diet that's based on the notion that perhaps our innovations in agriculture and food processing have outpaced the ability of the human body to deal with all the new foods. So essentially what it's saying is, when we were cavemen, we only ate certain things, and then we started farming and using dairy products, and our bodies weren't ready for it, and they still are not ready for it. And so the best and healthiest diet should be what they were doing back then, which is healthy, lean meats, fruits, berries, nuts, vegetables. That sounds like a healthy diet to me. A keto diet is very similar to that, except it really cuts down carbs. So you're really focusing on a lot of protein and very few carbs. And you're supposed to go into what's called ketosis, where your body stops using carbs for fuel and starts burning fat. And the theory behind the keto diet is that you will just burn all your fat off because you don't have any carbs to burn. I'm not going to go into more detail than that. I will maybe do another video on diets like that specifically. But for now, just know that both of them focus on lean, healthy meat, vegetables, nuts, fruit. And then depending on which one, more or less of those last ones. So like the keto diet tries to stay away from fruit because of the carbs, but paleo doesn't care. But there's certain things you can do on keto that you can't do on paleo, and she explains it all in here. And the other part of this book is that it's also for people that are doing an anti-inflammatory diet. There's a lot of nuance to this. In fact, the foreword to this thing is huge. There's the introduction, and it just keeps going and going. It's almost like one of those annoying web pages where there's this big explanation and then the recipe. There's all this really interesting information before the recipes. However, unlike a web page, you can just flip open and there's a recipe. But it's really a fascinating information as to why she created the book and what she intends it for and what it should help. Now, like I said, we're not on either of those diets. My wife is trying to cut down a lot on grains and dairy and things, so this is perfect for her. And I frankly don't care. So I like eating lean meat and fruits and vegetables and nuts. So I'm very happy eating this way. It's kind of hard to find a diet that everybody in the house likes, right? Even if it's just two people. But we have done it. This is a cookbook that we love the recipes in. We've cooked several things more than once, and every time we try a new one, we're just like, this is great. Every single time, it's amazing. The flavors are just pop. It's hard to describe until you start doing it, but there's nothing crazy about this book or about these recipes. It's just they are expertly put together so that the flavors work really well. I mean, it's just chicken and beef and vegetables and some spices. And that's it. I mean, there's nothing crazy going on, but she is a trained chef, so she knows how to combine flavors. And everything's really easy. Everything that we've done has been super simple. And it's really pretty cool how easy it is to make these recipes and how good they taste. And they're good for us. So bonus on top of that. Some of our favorites that we've done a couple times, the turkey falafel is pretty good. The coconut braised curried chicken is another favorite. We've even served that to guests. The carne molida is taco seasoned, essentially beef. Oh my God, it is the best taco seasoning I've ever had, and it's just common ingredients that you probably already have in your pantry. It's broken down by section, so it's really easy to follow. So there is a sauces kind of section, and there's a breakfast section, snacks and small bite section, soups and salads section. You've got eggs section, you got poultry, then you got beef and lamb, then you got pork, then you got vegetarian. There's even desserts in here that are healthy. She's got another book called Made Whole, Made Simple. So this is the same general stuff, but even easier recipes. And again, everything we've tried out of here is also phenomenal. So I think this is the type of cookbook that anybody could use and get something great out of. My clients who are wanting to lose weight, I'm going to be recommending this to them. Anybody that wants to just eat better, this is great. This book is phenomenal. I'm not getting paid by Christina Kerp. I'm honestly not even sure how to pronounce her name. I don't know her. I've not even heard of the Castaway Kitchen until this book. I cannot recommend it enough. Just give it a shot if you're looking for a different way to eat that's healthy and delicious. So if you found this interesting, or you want to make a comment about maybe you got a different cookbook you would recommend, or some other thoughts on cooking, leave a comment down in the comment section. I'd love to get back to you down there. Like and subscribe, please. Tell your friends. And as usual, stay healthy.